Video on how to find your target market part 3. So this video is a 3-part series. So if you have confusion, start with the first video and then move your way to this video last. This is a much more simpler version of looking at how to test your market and how to find your market offline. So let's go back to an example. If your course is targeting parents, because your course is intended to help parents learn more about making healthy school lunches for the kids, the best way for you, besides just offline, is online. Instead of just offline, it's online. So specifically, schools are a great example because that's where most parents hang out. And so you can also, it might be hard to just, approach parents because they're busy after school picking up their kids and talking to teachers. So maybe ask your local school if there's a parent association or club that meets. Schools sort of organizes so that parents can have an opportunity to interact with each other, interact with teachers, interact with the schools to sort of have a social and friendly environment. And this is a great and effective way because you have an opportunity here to meet lots of parents and to also make yourself known. You want to show up and ask if you can make an announcement about your research. Don't say anything about building a course, and I say that again because you don't even know if you have a course yet. Just ask if you can make an announcement. Most likely they'll be excited and thrilled that you want to make an announcement, but always check and ask. Better to be safe than find out later that it's not a great time to make an announcement. Or also find out if there's a newsletter that you could place your information and request to do research on. Those are 2 great ways to easily and quickly grab leads. And the point of this is that you want to obtain names and emails to follow up. And you want to announce and place a short blurb in the newsletter saying that you're looking to talk to parents about healthy lunches or whatever your topic of interest might be. And this is a great way to sort of understand how you find your target market. This is a challenge for a lot of people because they're like, well, where do I find people? And the truth is people are everywhere. It's just depending on how you look for them and how you approach them that will make it easy or hard for you to build this course product. And then once you find people to talk to, you also want to make it really easy for them to give you feedback. So if you know, for example, your audience are parents who are busy, they're full-time parents and they're also cooking and prepping at home, and it might be a little overwhelming for them to give you feedback right when they're picking up their kids. That's when you know it's not a good time to ask for information and do your research there. It might be a better time just to say, hey, could I grab your name and contact and follow up with you later? And once you have a solid group, then you can just follow up with everyone and say, hey, I want to make some time for us parents to share what our challenges around either making healthy lunches or, taking care of ourselves, whatever it is ultimately we're interested in learning about. And the idea is that you want to make it easy for them because they're giving you time, and you also want to respect that they're giving you really good and really valuable feedback. So you can do this, follow up with them via email and say, hey, can we do this via group chat? You can even try doing this via WhatsApp, although it can be a little challenging via WhatsApp because the information is hard to read and it's less effective than like something like a video chat, like a Google Hangouts or even Zoom. The other option is if you're doing this at a parent-teacher meeting, what you might do is carve out a time there to do a survey and do some research with a small group of parents there. And again, bring like a smartphone, bring a recorder, anything that might make taking notes easier, because then you can just focus on listening and really asking good questions. So just to recap, this is about how to find your target market, specifically give an example about how you can use this to apply to the idea of finding your target market offline. And this works just as well for any other topic. Just make it easy for yourself and don't overthink it, because a lot of us overthink it, and know that people are everywhere. Look at schools, look at coffee shops, specific like association meetups, networking groups, professional organizations, depending on what your topic is about. Facebook groups are also great, but this method specifically focuses on testing and finding your market offline and then bringing them online. Thanks again.